Okay, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we are going to be going over some words and phrases that we can use when talking about going to the movies. Okay, let's see who we have here in class so far. Hi, Ricardo. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lily, how you doing?
Great.
Good. Fernando, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, teacher?
I'm doing good. Fernando, where are you from?
I live in Mexico.
Okay, Mexico. Fabulous. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And Elsa, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. And Elsa, where are you from?
I'm from El Salvador.
El Salvador. Fabulous. I used to fly into El Salvador all the time. Have you been in my class before, Elsa?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes, 1 month
Okay,
later.
a while ago.
1 month ago.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. That's what I remember. Very good. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Amparo. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay, how about oh, there you are.
How about
Good,
you?
good to see you again. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. All right, how about Amin?
Hello, teacher.
Hi there. And I got your name right this time. I did not say Amine like I usually do. Right.
Very good.
There you go. Welcome back to class. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
All right. We also have Ruth. How are you, Ruth?
Hi, teacher.
Good to see you again. Awesome. How about, let's see, Andrea? Make sure that your microphone is not muted. Yep, check your mic, and then I'll be right back with you because right now I cannot hear you. There you are.
Hi, sorry.
Hi there. No problem. Good to see you again.
Me too.
And how about Alexis?
Hey, good night, chat.
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Great, fabulous. All right. Okay, everybody. Welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be talking about going to the movies. Okay. The link is in the chat box. Okay, go ahead and open that up. When you do, whoops, there we go. When you do, this is what you'll see. Okay, and we're going to start over on the left-hand side this hour. Okay, and let's see here. Let me take a look at my notes. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we are going to start right at the beginning. Okay, let me increase this here. So we're going to start here and go right down the line. Okay, so we're talking about going to the movies. We'll read 2 lines each until we finish this dialogue. Okay, and then we'll talk about these phrases that you see in black, bold black letters. Now, also, class, if you do have any words or phrases that you do not understand, make sure to ask me. Okay, so this is the best time to do so. Don't be afraid. Okay, don't be scared. I'm not going to laugh at you or anything like that. I'm here to try and help explain what these words mean, as well as teach you new phrases that we say and how we say things. Okay, so let's start off over on the let's see where we at, left hand side with Alexis. Okay, so
Okay.
Alexis, please read the first two lines. Okay, so you're only going to read two. So these two, and then I'll have someone else read the next two lines. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Bill. Hi, Sarah. It's Bill. Do you still feel like going to a movie tonight? Sure. How about you?
All right. Amin, please read the next two lines.
Okay. Yes, I would like to. What movie should we see? I heard that imagination is very good.
Good. Amparo, please read the next two lines.
What is it about? I think it's a sci-fi movie.
Good. Andrea, please read the next two lines.
Do you know who's in it? No, I don't.
Great. Elsa, please continue with the next two.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter. Where is the playing? It is at the Capitol of Broadway. Do you want to go to an early show or a late one?
Very good. Fernando, please continue with the next two.
Okay. I prefer a late one. How about you? That's fine. Hold on a minute. I'll check the listings in the newspapers. The late one starts at 9:45. Do you want to meet at the theater at 9:30?
Okay. And Lily, please read the last two.
Sure, that's great. See you tonight about 9:30. Bye.
Very good. Okay, you guys. Take a look at this dialogue here. Are there any words or phrases that you do not understand? No? How about sci-fi? Who can tell me what the word sci-fi means?
Science fiction.
Action.
Okay, good. Science fiction. Okay, so science fiction, like Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars would be a science fiction movie. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If
Chad,
there are no questions, yes.
Yes, I do understand what means the first part, but it's the same like if I will say, do you still want to go to a movie?
Yes,
It's
that
like-
would be another phrase or another way that you could say that. Okay, do you still want to go to a movie tonight, or do you still feel like going to a movie tonight? Yeah, that would be the same thing. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and look at other ways of saying these phrases here.
But you have to use still all the time? It's necessary?
No. Okay, so let me explain still here. Okay, still is if we have already said, so for example, Amparo, you and we are going to go to a movie together. Okay, we work at the same place, and we really wanted to go see the new Fast and Furious 6 movie. Okay, and so we've been talking about it throughout the week, and we were going to go on Friday, right? And it gets to Friday, and you come into my office or my place where I work, and you say, "So Chad, do you still want to go see Fast and Furious tonight?"
Okay.
Okay, or do you still? So are you continuing?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Now, if it's the first time that we talk about it, I would not say still. I would say,
Okay.
hey, Chad, or you would say, hey, Chad, do you want to go to Fast and Furious 6 tonight? Okay, because it's the first time. But if we've been talking about it for a little bit, okay, we would say still. Okay, if I've expressed interest in it. Okay?
Yep.
Very
It's
good.
clear.
Any other questions?
No.
Nope. Okay. Let's go here. First up is Ricardo. Ricardo, please read this grouping of questions here. Okay, go ahead and read that.
My eyes. Okay. Sure. How about you? What's about you? Do you feel like it?
Okay, good. So the question was here before, do you still feel like going? And the answer was sure. How about you? Okay, what about you? And do you feel like it? Okay, and we would accent the word you. Do you feel like it? Because that's what we want to know if that person does. Now, can you think of any other ways to rephrase how about you? Anybody in class?
What's up?
Okay, you could say, sure, do you still want to go? All right, so that would be another phrase that we could say. Okay, and so instead of saying want to, we would take off to and say wanna. Do you still want to go? Okay, but really, what about you and how about you are pretty popular phrases that we would say in response. Okay, yeah, what about you? Or how about you? Okay, so yes, those are very popular. How about our next grouping here? Ruth, please read this group of questions.
Okay. What movie should we see? What movie would you like to see? What movie do you want to see?
Okay, good. Okay, now here is a tip, class. If we have already been talking about a movie, we do not need to say movie again. We do not need to repeat that. Okay? We can say what do you want to see? Okay? What would you like to see? Or what should we see? Okay? That's if you've already introduced the theme of the movie. Okay, so you're already saying, do you want to go to a movie? The person says, sure, or yeah, that sounds great. Okay, then you would say, what should we see? You would not have to repeat movie again. Okay, because that becomes a little redundant or repetitive. Is what redundant means? Repetitive. So you do not have to say movie again. Okay, and again, so here they are missing the word to. Okay, they're missing to. So this would have to be what do you want to see instead of what want see. Okay, again we can say wanna. What do you want to see?
What do you want to see?
Okay, so instead of want to, wanna.
Want to.
Okay, very good. Let's go to Alexis. Alexis, please read this grouping of sentences.
Okay. Okay, I hear that imagination is very good. Imagination is supposed to be very good. Imagination is getting very good reviews.
Excellent. Now, imagination is the movie title. Okay, so it's not just anything here. They're talking about a movie supposedly called Imagination. Now, what do you think it means when you say, I heard? I heard that imagination is very good. What do you think that means, class? Anybody?
Somebody say.
A comment from somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
People say it's a good movie.
Yeah, so people say a comment from someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So I heard that imagination is very good. Okay. How else could we say that? We have very good reviews. Okay. How else could we say very good, you guys? So I heard that imagination is what? What other adjectives could we use describing the movie?
Great.
Great.
Great. Okay.
Well, well,
We wouldn't use well.
Very.
Okay, we wouldn't use well here. You could say pretty. You could a better way to say that would be pretty good.
Fabulous.
Okay, good. Yeah, nice, fabulous.
Popular.
Interesting.
Popular,
Nice.
interesting. Those are good.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Imagination is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I love saying awesome. Okay, now what if the movie
Nice.
was not very good? What could we say there?
Not interesting.
Bad
Not
movie.
interesting. Okay.
Really bad.
Really bad. Bad movie. Okay. Say awful, right? Awful.
Boring.
Boring. Yeah. Okay. My favorite one to say. Now this is sort of a crass word, and so you say it with your friends. Okay, you wouldn't say it with your boss. There you go, Fernando. That's right. It sucks. Okay, or you would say it sucked. Okay, so yeah, I heard imagination sucked. I'm never gonna see that. Okay, or I heard someone say it sucks. Okay, that means that it's bad. Okay, it's bad. Right now,
It's really bad.
why? Yeah, it's really bad. Now, what else could we say? So we've said not interesting, bad. Okay, what would be some opposites? Some
Horrible.
opposites to horrible. Good.
Math.
Mad. Mad. Not all the way. Mad would make me mad. Okay, something would make you mad if it was so horrible and you spent money on it. Okay. How about terrible?
Yeah.
Terrible, yes.
Terrible.
Or,
Any other?
for example, that movie is rubbish.
Okay, rubbish would be used in England. In the United States, you would get funny looks. Okay, so if you said rubbish, people would be like,
Teacher, can you explain me funny looks that you mean that you?
people would go, okay, if you want to pretend you're in England, go ahead and keep saying rubbish. All right. So if you were to say that word in the United States, people would be like, oh okay, go ahead and use that. We would understand you, but it's not a word that we use. Okay. And if you were with your friends, like for example, if I was to say the word rubbish with my friends, okay, my friends would tease me. Okay. They would probably put on a British accent and say, "Oh, well, I'm Chad. I speak," and pretend that, So yeah. So with words that we don't say, okay, they would make fun of me with. And yes, Mom, you can say that only if that's what you really want to say. He's talking about the curse word that starts with an S. Okay. If you want to, okay. Now I don't recommend it, okay. Especially if you're in some places in the United States, it's not common to use curse words. If you live in Boston, have at it. Everybody does, okay. If you live in New York, same thing. Okay, they use curse words all the time. In other places, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, not so much in the South. in so like South Carolina, Georgia. They do, but not as much. Not as much. Some people don't. Okay, so I'd be careful with when you use curse words. Okay, if you walk out and you hear everybody else saying curse words and they are not children, okay, if you hear adults saying it, it may be okay to say those words. Okay, but look out for where you're at. Okay, because you don't want to walk out of a movie theater and go, that movie was effing right? Okay, and then have everybody kind of turn and look at you and be like, you could have just said you didn't like the movie, right? And it could be fine. So yeah, be careful with curse words sometimes. All right, very good. All right, so one other thing I wanted to point out with saying a movie is good or bad. Okay, you could say I heard it got 2 thumbs up. Okay, 2 thumbs up or 2 thumbs down. Okay, thumbs down would be bad. Thumbs up would be good. Okay, where that comes from is from 2 film critics named Siskel, Siskel, Ebert, and Siskel and Ebert. So Roger Ebert, dang it, I got them mixed up. So Siskel and Ebert. I forget which first name goes with which guy, but yes, they were film critics, and they would give a movie 2 thumbs up, which means you should go see the film, or 2 thumbs down, which would means you shouldn't go see the film. Okay, so very good. Let's continue here. And I think Lily, were you my last person that read, or was that someone else?
No, it wasn't me.
Okay, let's have you read this one right here. Go ahead and read through that, please.
What's it about? What kind of movie it is? Is it? Do you know anything about it?
Okay, so now when they're asking this question, they want to know the plot. Okay, so if they say, "Did you see the new Spider-Man movie?" No. What's it about? Well, he has a new villain this time. It's the Black Spider-Man, and whatever it may be. So they want to know about the movie. You don't want to give away secrets. Okay, so like that maybe a surprise ending. You don't want to tell everything about the movie, just the small parts. Okay, because if let's see, if you have Titanic, if someone is talking about Titanic, so most people here have probably seen the movie, but the person hadn't, and it was around the time Titanic came out. They say, "What's it about?" Like, oh, well, it's about a ship that sinks and a love story that goes with it. By the way, Jack dies at the end. If you come out and you say that at the very end, they're gonna be like, how come you told me? Don't tell me everything about the movie, just a little bit. Okay, it's about a ship that sinks. Okay, in the middle of the ocean, and a love story goes on with it. It's pretty good. You should check it out. Okay, so check it out means go see it. You should check it out. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so what's it about? What kind of movie is it? Okay, and we'll get into the different kinds of movies. They are right here. Okay, those are the kinds of movies. Okay, here in our dialogue, it is a sci-fi, right? That is a sci-fi movie. And then, do you know anything about it? Okay, now be careful, because when we say, do you know, it sounds like this. Do you know? Do you know anything about it? Do you know anything about it? Okay, so we combine those words together. Do you know? Okay, very good. Let's read through the different types of movies here, and let's start off with Fernando. Okay, Fernando, please read the left side here. Read through all the different these different types of movies. Go ahead.
Okay, I think it's a sci-fi movie, A, science fiction, A drama, a comedy, a war movie, an action movie, a mystery, a romantic movie.
Good. Okay, so let's go through here, you guys, and actually, let's go to this next one as well, and then we'll list some movies that are in these different genres. Okay, Elsa, read this next list over here. So I think it's a sci-fi movie right here, and the next ones that follow below. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I think it is a sci-fi movie, a detective movie, a western, a documentary, an animated movie, a cartoon, a foreign film.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right. All right. So let's talk about some movies. So we've talked about a science fiction movie like Star Wars. Okay. What about dramatic movies? What kind of movies would be dramas, you guys?
Titanic.
Okay, so Titanic would be like a dramatic action movie. It's also a romantic
Romantic
drama,
movie. Mhm.
like a romantic drama. Okay, so it has a lot of these different aspects to it. Okay, The Notebook would be a romantic. Okay, how about comedies? What movies would be comedies?
Scary movie.
A scary movie, yeah, because it's making fun of the scary movies, yeah. Okay, Dumb and Dumber. Okay, I Love You, Man. All right. So movies that make you laugh. How about war movies? Can you name some war movies?
Troy.
Saving the soldier Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
Troy.
Yes. What was that, Ruth?
Troy.
Troy. Yes, Troy is a war movie. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. So when you have soldiers fighting, as well as what's it called? One of my favorites, 300. The movie 300. Okay, that's a war and an action movie. Okay, war and action. A lot of times the war and action movies go together because when you have a war movie, there's going to be some action there. Okay, all right. But what would be the difference? Let's name some action movies.
Fast and Furious.
Matrix.
Fast and Furious,
Men in
Matrix.
Black.
Okay, Men in Black would be like a comedic action movie, right? Because it's funny as well as it has some action. How
Yeah.
about The Terminator
Yeah.
or Die Hard? Okay. All right. We also have Rambo, which would be a
Yeah.
war movie as well as an action movie. Okay. Rocky. Rocky would be an action movie about boxing. Okay. How about mysteries? Okay, what type of movies are mystery movies?
Window Secret.
Say that one more time.
Window Secret.
Okay, The Window Secret. Okay. All right. Any other movies? Okay, maybe movies where you have to find a killer. Okay, so a mystery and sort of a detective movies. Those kind of goes together. Okay, how about the movie Saw? How about the movie?
Yes.
Okay, Saw would be a mystery and a detective and a horror film all together. We don't have horror here. Okay. Yes, Hannibal. Okay, that would be a mystery movie as well because you don't know who did it. Okay, romantic movie. We talked about The Notebook and Titanic. Okay, detective movies. Can you guys think of any more detective movies with police in it?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, very good. Okay, and that's also a mystery movie as well. Okay, so Sherlock Holmes. Okay, how about westerns?
Wild Wild West.
What's that?
Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West. Yes, another one with Will Smith. Very good. How about John Wayne? You guys remember John?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day.
What's
there's
the actor?
John Wayne is the actor, but he did John Wayne as well as Clint Eastwood did many Western films. Okay, but there's a new one. There's a new one that's coming out that has Johnny Depp in it. Okay, it's called The Lone Ranger. Okay, and that was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid, The Lone Ranger. So you bet I'm going to see this one. This is going to be great.
Do
Okay,
you
The
know,
Lone Ranger.
teacher? Do
Yes,
do you know Butch Masterson? Very old movie.
Butch Masterson. Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Boone.
Uh-huh. Daniel Boone. Yeah, I
Okay.
had the Daniel Boone hat when I was younger. Okay. Okay, documentaries. These are going to be more serious movies. Okay, so it may be something that you have seen that gave you information. Okay, documentaries. There are some documentaries that go through the theaters, but more often than not, they play on TV. Okay, there have been some
Fahrenheit.
yeah. So Fahrenheit. What's that one? Nine
Discovery.
11. Uh-huh.
Discovery.
11 hour.
Okay. Yeah. So sometimes people really enjoy the documentaries. Other people don't. Okay. But though, yes, documentaries are very popular in some circles. Now, what's the difference between an animated movie and a cartoon movie?
For example, Pixar.
Okay. Yes, Pixar. Pixar would be an animated movie like Toy Story, Finding Nemo.
Monsters Inc.
Shrek.
Okay, Shrek. Yeah, those would be animated. They are done with computers. That's why we would call them animated. Okay. Okay. So a cartoon. What would be a cartoon then? What's the
Pokemon.
difference? Okay, so
Blancanieves.
Pokemon. Yes, the difference here is that animated movies are done with computers and cartoons are hand drawn. Okay, so for example, The Simpsons. That is a cartoon. It's drawn with hand. Family Guy. Okay, that's drawn by hand. Okay, those are cartoons. All right, Little Mermaid, The Lion King. Okay,
Rise on
Bambi.
the Garden.
Yeah, all The Fox and the Hound. All those movies are cartoons. Okay. Now, a foreign film. A foreign film is any film that's not from your country. Okay, so that would be a foreign film. One of my favorite foreign films, I have two actually. Life is Beautiful. It's an Italian film.
Yes.
Life is Beautiful, as well as let's see, Pan's Labyrinth, which is a Spanish film. Okay, there's a lot of different films like that. So those are the different types of films and the names that we call them. Okay, these are the names that we call them in English, and I wanted to go through those so that you guys knew what to call those films. So if you're talking with someone, you can properly explain it. Because if it's a movie like Jaws or The Terminator, that's not going to be a comedy or a drama. Okay, that's going to be an action movie, and that's the word that we use, an action movie. Okay, good. Let's move on, and we'll go to Andrea.
Okay.
Okay, Andrea, please read this group here. Go ahead and read that.
Okay. Do you know who's in it? Do you know who the actors are? Do you know who's starring in it?
Okay, good. So when we ask, okay, so we've asked what it's about. That's asking what the movie is about. Okay, not who's in it. Okay, if we ask who is in it, we are wondering about the actors. Okay, the actors and actresses. Okay, this is a very popular word to use, starring. Notice how we have two R's here. That would not be staring, it's starring. Okay, and class, who are some famous actors that you know?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. There you go.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Al
Okay.
Pacino.
Al Pacino, says Fernando. Okay. Ruth, do you know a famous actor or actress that you like?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Yes, very beautiful. How about Ricardo? Do you know any actors or actresses, some famous ones?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Yes, he's one of my favorites.
Me too.
Okay. All right,
Ryan,
Mariela.
Ryan,
Mariela, what's that? Who said Ryan Gosling? I think someone was going to say.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. He is my favorite. All right.
Is he?
Not only is he very funny, but yes, he's very built. Okay, which means that he's very strong. He body styles wise, yes, he's one of my idols. But yeah, he's very funny too. I like it. Very cool. And let's see, Mariela. Mariela, are you there? Okay, how about, let's see, who hasn't said one? Amparo, do you know any famous actors or actresses that you like?
Chris Evans.
Say that one more time.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Captain America.
Oh, there you go, Captain America. All right. Alexis, do you know any famous actors or actresses that you like?
The guy who starred in 127 hours.
127 hours. Let's see here.
James Franco.
Yeah.
Oh, is that James?
Franco.
Is that the one where he gets stuck in the mountains?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
James Franco. Yeah, this is what my where I'm from looks like. So you know that movie that was done in Utah. So that's what my state looks like. Okay, we have these large rocks and boulders in the south of my state. A lot of people come from all over to ride mountain bikes and go hiking. Yeah, very cool. Okay, very good. Elsa, did you mention a famous actor or actress?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, very cool. All right, and Mariela, can you hear me okay? Nope. Okay. Very good. So they want to know who's in it. Okay. So you can say who's in it when they ask what the movie is about. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay. But yes, but when they ask specifically, that's what they really want to know. Okay. Who's in it or who's starring in it. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's go to our next group here, and let's see. Amparo, did you read last? No, that was Andrea. So, Amparo, let me have you read this group here, please.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It's not important. It doesn't make a difference.
Okay, very good. Now, here they were asking what time do you want to go, or what kind of movie do you want to see? What kind? Okay, or what do you want to see? It doesn't matter. Okay, now with each of these, you can add to me at the end. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, I don't care. Never mind. You can't do that there. It's not important to me, or it doesn't make a difference to me. Okay, can you guys think of any other ways where we could say this phrase? It does.
Who closed the mic, teacher?
Hey, who's muted chat?
I
Yep,
don't
someone
know.
muted me. Okay, yeah, don't mute me. I was on my other page, and so I didn't actually see it. If I see who does it, I get to kick you out, which is not a fun day for me. And okay, so another way we could say that is it's not a big deal to me. Okay, which means that that you don't really care. Okay, it's not a big deal. We can see anything. Okay, we can see anything, or yeah. So that's another way to say that. Okay, very good. Let's go to Alexis. Please read this next group down here.
Okay, and the questions. Yes, the
Uh,
chat.
yes, where it says, where is it playing?
Okay, where is it playing? Where is it showing? Where is it on? And where is it at?
Very good. Now, this one here was probably going to be the most popular. Where's it at? Okay. We wouldn't say where's it on. I haven't heard anyone say that for a long time, but where's it at? That would be the most popular one. With that phrase, they want to know which theater. Okay. In some places, okay, you have more than one theater around you. I know here in Costa Rica, where I'm at, there's 2 theaters that are close by. Okay. If I want to travel about 30 minutes, there's another one there. Okay. And when I was in the United States, I had, if I was going to travel 30 minutes, there was probably about 4 that I could go to, and longer, probably about 6. Okay, if I wanted to travel longer, a further distance there in Salt Lake. Okay, but yeah, where I was at living, I had a theater that was, 5 minutes away walking. It was very, very close. But yeah, that's what they want to know. What theater is it at? Okay, where is it playing? Where's it at? Okay, and these 2, where's it at and where's it playing, would be the most popular ones to say. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our next set of questions. Ruth, please read those questions for me.
Okay. Do you want to go on early show or late one? Do you prefer an early show or a late one? Would you rather go to an early show or a late one?
Okay, good. Now, what would be an early show? What does that mean to you guys?
Early, so it's like before 9 p.m. or
Almost. It would be before 5. Okay, and we have a special word that we use for an early show. We call that a matinee.
Oh, like in French.
Yeah, just like in French. So a matinee would be before 5 o'clock or before 5:30. It's somewhere around there. Okay, but usually you'll see some movies, maybe one at 2, and then another one at 4:30, then another one at 6:30 or 7. Okay, so it'll always be maybe 1 or 2 before 5 o'clock. Then you'll have 7, 9, and 11. Okay, at night, right? So those would be your show times or the listings. Okay, now the great thing about matinees is that they are cheaper. Okay, so for example, in the United States, a ticket after 5 o'clock is about $7.50. Okay, about $7.50. Before 5 o'clock, it's probably going to be about $5 or $5.50. Now this is per ticket. Okay, per ticket, right? So you can save just a bit of money, right? Now, what me and my wife used to do is we would go to the matinee at like 4:30ish or so, okay? Because I would get out of work early on Fridays. We'd go to the matinee, and then after the matinee, that's when we'd go and have dinner. Okay, so we would beat the rush to the movie theater. Then, when everybody's leaving the theater to go to the movies, we go and have dinner. All right, and so that's what we did, and we could hang out and not be rushed and have a good time, and yeah, it was cool. It was a good thing to do. So yes, matinees are the early shows. That is before 5 p.m. Okay, that would be a matinee or an early show. Okay, very good. Let's go to our next list here, and this is for Ricardo. Okay, we're going to skip these. We've gone over preferences and whatnot. Let's go to listings. Okay, go ahead and read that for me.
I will check the listing in the newspaper, the show times, the schedule.
Okay, good. Now, for the younger generation, a newspaper is like the internet, but not on a computer. when when I was younger, I remember needing to look at the newspaper for show times. Okay, and so yes, they're called show times or listings. Okay, those are the two words that we say. Okay, so show times or listings, that is the times that the movie is playing at. Okay, it is the schedule, but we don't call it the schedule. It's called show times or the listings. Okay, yes, and now instead of going to the newspaper, most movie theaters have their own websites that you can go to. You can also call. All right, call the movie theater, and they have a machine there that tells you all of the movie times. Okay, so those are called listings or show times. Okay, and let's see. Let's go to Lily.
Yeah.
Lily, please read this group of questions there, please.
Okay. Do you want to meet at the theater at 9:30? Would you like to meet at the theater at 9:30? Should we meet at the theater at 9:30? Let's meet at the theater at 9:30.
Good, good. Okay. Any other ways that you guys can think of to say let's meet at the theater?
See you.
See you at the theater at 9:30.
Yeah, see you at the theater. Okay. How about so we have see you, okay, or see ya. Okay. We can also say let's get together.
Let's get together.
And right? No. Let's get together at the theater. Okay. So yeah, let's get together at the theater. Say 9:30. Okay. So that instead of saying meet, you can say get together. Okay. Or I'll meet you. I'll meet you at the theater. Okay. Yeah, but typically you could say, do you want to meet? Do you want to meet at the theater? Okay. Now be careful because you heard how I said that. Do you wanna meet? Okay. So I took 4 words and mushed them together. Do you want to meet? Okay, so do you want to meet? Juwana. Okay, Juwana meet. It's if you spell it out, this Juwana. Okay, do you want to meet at the theater at like 9:30? Okay, and we say like a lot, which means about, okay, or around. Okay, so so do you want to meet at the 9:30? Like maybe 9:30, something like that.
It's a modis.
Okay.
Modis.
Say that one more time.
Es un modismo.
Yes, it would be like an idiom, or you're talking about Juana.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be a way that we say something, a modality.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's go to our last one here. Whoops. And go to Fernando. Please read the last 4 questions here, which are actually the first 4.
Okay. Do you still feel like going to a movie tonight? Do you still want to go to a movie tonight? Are you still in the mood for a movie tonight? Are you still up for a movie tonight?
Very good. Now, this phrase is used a lot. Still, are you up? Okay, are you up for a movie tonight? Are you up? And remember what I explained about the word still. If you have been talking about the movie, okay, for a bit, okay, you're not bringing it up for the first time, then and the other person has expressed interest in the movie, you would say still. Okay, if not, okay, you all you would need to do is take out still, and you would be asking the person for the first time. Do you feel like going to a movie tonight? Do you want to go to a movie tonight? Are you in the mood for a movie tonight, or are you up for a movie tonight? So if it's the first time you're talking about it, just remove still, and you have yourself a whole new question. Okay? So are you up? Now, are you up in any of these really can be used in any situation, not only for a movie. Okay? So are you up? Okay, Ricardo, are you up for some soccer this Saturday? Are you up for some soccer? Do you want to go play soccer with me on Saturday? Okay,
Yes,
are
let's see.
you up? All right, very good.
Okay.
All right, so are you up? That's a great phrase to use to ask someone if they want to do something. Okay, you could say, "Are you up for some shopping, or for a little shopping?" Okay, are you up
So
for some dinner? Okay, or lunch? Okay, do you want to go to lunch with me?
it's like a
Vegetable?
phrasal verb.
Say that one more time.
It's like a phrasal verb.
Yes, it would be like a phrasal verb. Hmm.
Phrasal verb. Okay, thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, are you up? Okay.
If
Yes.
you said if the person is available for something,
Yes, that's what you're asking. You're asking if they are available. But instead of saying that big long word, okay, we shorten it down. Okay, are you up? Okay. Now,
mm,
what it has to do with is your desire. Okay, is your desire up or is it down? Okay, so we want to know if they have a desire to get up and to go do something with someone else. Okay, are you up for it? Okay, and if they're not, they'd say, no, I feel kind of sick today. Or no, I've got a whole bunch of homework to do. I can't go out and go to a movie.
like said in Spanish, ¿deseas ir a ver una película?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's how we would say that. Okay, all right, very good. These other phrases are used quite often as well. So this is fairly close to all the phrases that we use. Do you feel like going to a movie tonight? Do you want to? Are you in the mood? Are you in the mood and are you up? Okay, are similar type questions. Okay, asking if they feel like doing it. Same thing with feel. Okay, you're wondering how the person is feeling. Do they want to go do it? Okay, and then sure, that's great. Sounds good. That's fine. All right. Good affirmative words to use in saying yes, I would like to. Okay. Any questions, you guys? Any questions for me?
More
No.
classes, teacher.
What's that?
More classes, teacher.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's go down here. Okay,
Teacher, I
and
have
we're
my
going to we're
Friday
going
class.
to fill in some blanks here. Okay. Let's go to who was my last person that read? I think Fernando, were you the last person that read for me?
Yes, I was.
Okay, I was about to select Elsa, but she bailed. Okay, let's go to Andrea, number 1, please. We
Okay.
are going to read through this and fill in the blank.
Okay. If I like funny movies, I should go to movie theater.
Okay, good. Yes, a movie theater, but what type of movie is a funny movie?
Um,
What movie makes me go ha 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 ha?
yes, yes. Este,
It's very similar to the Spanish word.
okay.
Los ojos chiflados.
Men in Black, for example.
Say that one more time.
Men in Black, for example.
Okay, Men in Black would be a comedy. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. You should go to a comedy film or a comedy movie. Okay, so remember up here when we went through all the different types of movies, this one right here, this would be a comedy. Okay, a comedy makes you laugh, like Men in Black. Men in Black would make you laugh. That is a comedy, a funny movie. Okay?
Okay.
Now, with comedy, you do not need to say movie at the end. All you would need to say is comedy. Okay, and it's implied that this is a movie or some type of theater production. Okay, Amparo, number 2, please.
If I like love stories, I should go to a romantic movie.
Good. Yes, you should go to a romantic movie. All right. How about number 3? And this is for Alexis.
Okay,
Alexis?
I'm here.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. If I like a lot of adventure, I should see an action movie.
Okay. Yeah, so an action movie. Okay, good. Okay. Let's go to Ruth. Ruth, number 4, please.
If I like to see movies from other countries, I should go to a foreign.
Okay, and we would call that, yeah, a foreign film is how we would say that. A foreign film.
Foreign film. Okay, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay, and number 5, Ricardo.
If I like cowboy movies, I should go to a see movies, cowboy movies.
Remember Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid?
Okay. But the name of the style, I try to find it here.
Western?
Western. Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. A Western.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, a Western movie. All right, very good. Okay, you guys, thank you for coming to class. It was great having you all here. Tomorrow I will be back at it. I'll update my classes probably late tonight or early tomorrow morning, and we'll go from there. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.